Hello and welcome to the what edition of the Two Pairs of Glasses podcast.
You can't see us, can you?
Yeah. You do not know what he's doing right now, actually.
That sounds really weird.
Yeah.
I'm just standing. Don't worry, guys. That's all I'm doing. I swear my pants are still on.
Yeah, it's almost as if you can't even see us. We're like immobile or something. We don't even, we're just as still as a statue. We literally do not have anything, going right now.
We could be standing, in a Walmart closet right now and no one would ever know.
Yeah, a Walmart closet with Secret Road microphones.
Exactly. They're just they're on their break and they just come walk into the closet all right, guys, welcome to the podcast. I got 10 minutes to make a podcast.
I don't even work at Walmart. I don't even work anywhere.
Yeah, I don't have a job either, man. I don't know if I made that obvious.
Okay, so introducing ourselves is actually extremely important since you can't even see us. I don't even have a joke for this. Let's just name names. I'm Xavier Brand. He is Christian Howder.
Yes, I am Christian Howder. As of a couple months ago, so.
Yeah. If we're going by that, I've been Xavier Brand since almost 19 years ago, so.
There you go.
So yeah, if you want to know the reason why this is audio only, yeah, like your classic WQKR, Murgatroyd produced station, show. If you want to know why it's like that, we did have an episode planned for last week. However, I don't know how many of the SD cards actually still have the actual podcast, but I was supposed to edit the episode on Kristen's computer for editing. And this one guy decided to use it to play Rocket League and some other first-person shooter or something. And in the process, I don't know if he did it or the actual computer itself did it for whatever reason, but the editing file got deleted.
Yeah. I don't know much of that because I was kind of absent a lot of the week last week, but apparently it's been going on like that anyways. So.
Yeah, and if you want to know the crazy thing, Tuesday it was fine. The first day of editing and everything. I can't edit for fifth period. I can only edit seventh period because the dude just wants to. The dude's not even doing anything productive. He's not doing any schoolwork or anything. He's literally just playing. He's just sitting on his playing Rocket League and a first-person shooter, and
Probably
it's
Overwatch, if I were to guess, honestly. Just because, I don't know if he's in esports or not, but Rocket League and Overwatch are what's esports right now, so that's just my guess.
Yeah, but still, you're not doing anything productive. Why are you trying to steal a computer that someone's literally using for a different period?
Exactly. That's my computer, man. I'm trying to do my work.
Yes.
Instead of standing here, in this audio-only podcast, which we don't have to do any editing apart from cutting the beginning of the audio and cutting the end of the audio. That's it. And then probably putting a picture. I might draw a picture. Don't hold me against that, or hold that against me. But I might draw a little sketch real quick just to put there so it's something interesting to look at least.
Maybe it can still be a video podcast, but it just has to be the whole entire audio only thing. I can still put the intro in it, but it's either going to have to be either a picture of us or a drawing of us, etc. So
or just grab a picture of us and then puppeteer us in editing. That wouldn't take a long time. No, why would it? That would take so long. I don't want to do that, man. We're just going to do it with a picture.
So if you want to know what we did talk about last week, or at least what happened last week, it was supposed to be the first episode that we had since going on this huge hiatus, which we didn't plan. And we didn't even plan the hiatus to last this long either. It was the first week of it was oh, there's only 2 days, who cares? And then the second week was oh, April 1st is after Easter, so we can't do the whole entire April Fool's Day gag with our girlfriends.
Yeah.
And then April 8th, whoops, the eclipse happened.
Yeah.
So it was
pick a day. Jeez, we didn't have a day. We only record on Mondays because other people are either recording or are back here goofing off.
Exactly.
So we only have Mondays.
Yeah. And then some other things you missed Monday, or, well, last Monday. And last Saturday as well, technically, because of the podcast release date. The guys in the podcast class goofing off on the other side and watching baseball because Major League Baseball season's upon us.
Yes.
And also, the band putting up like a stellar performance down there with like off the drums and everything.
No, yeah. They got gold in whatever they went to. I don't remember what the trip was about. But they got gold. They were first. They were best. So.
Yeah. Which means I literally need to get the audio out of the other folder as well, because if it's still there, because like, why waste an opportunity?
Yeah, come on.
Showcase the band's hard work. If that over there is deleted, gets deleted. Actually, we have a computer we can check this out on. Actually, we can change microphones and everything. But like, if that ended up being deleted,
I just want an episode, man.
you know what? It's our podcast. We can do whatever we want. I don't know how loudly you can hear us though, but I'm gonna have to turn this microphone. I have to get the headphones off and everything. I have to borrow the broken mic.
Jeez.
And it doesn't even reach that far. So it's like, you can't hear me. You're just gonna have to relay all of the information. Or I can just speak here.
Yeah, you could.
So I closed there was another file on a random computer that we found, and I'm going to put this SD card slot, and hopefully, I don't know if it's actually going to save it, but it's the one that we recorded the audio on, so.
Let's see. Drum roll, please. What's next?
Where's File Explorer? Podcast?
File Explorer.
It's on there.
It's on there.
It's on there.
Yo, it's on there.
The file's on there. We can release last week's episode, actually.
Yes.
I just need to get this file out, and then immediately save it to, hi.
My ears.
I can get last week's file out, and I can get last week's file out, and then I can actually save it onto my computer, and then I can just keep this. I can just keep this episode's recording on the SD card slot we're using right now, because it's actually my personal SD card, because we're just doing this audio only podcast. So what's the need in using 5 of them?
Yeah. Make another. We're gonna have 2 audio only podcasts. We are insane like that.
Yeah. It could be video as well, but
Yeah. Things happen. But hey, we got content. We're gonna produce to our best of our ability. That's called content creation. At least we're not being lazy.
at least we don't have 3 S's at the beginning of our name.
Point taken.
I love how it's still a running gag,
Yeah, of
Like-
course.
6 months after the incident, with everybody having already forgotten about it,
Forgot about
or moving on from it.
We don't need to move on. Jokes. You know what? If we can make a joke about it, it's funny that way.
Yeah, this is literally a podcast about nothing. We talk about nothing. We don't have a set topic. Why don't we just talk about dead memes for 5 hours?
You know what? I'd be down to do that. Except we're in a school right now and we can't really stay here for 5 hours. But I'd still be down. Here comes that boy, man. Now watch me whip and nay, man. Everyone hates me.
And that's why we say on this podcast, we are number 1. Hey!
That's a good one. That's a good one. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Just dies. Or just cries for an hour. Sorry, I can't stop swaying back and forth right now because I'm too ADHD, so I'm just... What if I flossed? That'd be a dead meme? Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Thank God we don't have cameras now.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Y'all would see me in my SpongeBob shoes and my Naruto jacket. Oh, yeah. And I have an Among Us shirt on. I'm so glad y'all can't see this. It's pink too. Oh, you want to see it? Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Because editing is powerful. There we go.
There we go. The drip. Everyone got to see the drip. Gosh. Man. Okay, we're just gonna put that in editing. Apparently, I guess. So you do get to see. You do get to see. I'm still wearing 2 pairs of headphones right now. I'm always that. Welcome to another episode of 2 Pairs of Headphones podcast.
Gotta grab mine from out of my backpack, and then we're good.
Yeah. 4 pairs of headphones podcast.
Yeah, 4 pairs of headphones. It would be 8 if either of our girlfriends actually showed up. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, here's another thing you missed in the last podcast. Well, actually, why should I say it? We're going to release it like the week after. Like, we're going to release it on Friday. We're like, but anyways, we can still use this as a platform as like a special preview of it. So we had a wonky camera.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because we had a. I don't think we actually. Well, we explained this in the episode, but one camera that was already broken, we had to use a tripod. It's the one that's like the direct right of Kristen right now, and it displayed the camera at like a rotated angle.
Like
so it was like
about 10-degree difference. Like
Yeah.
it was relatively obvious.
yeah. So I started that episode out with me saying something like, I don't even know if I'm on screen. So I was like,
Yeah. You were in fact, but you were tilted.
Yeah.
Tilted towers, just like Fortnite, baby. Let's.
because the Earth is tilted.
Yeah. It
Because
is.
the Earth is tilted. Because the Earth is tilted. If you watch the end credits to the Bill and I episode on Earth seasons, you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I think I remember that actually. I haven't watched Bill Nye in a while. I remember like genuinely watching Bill Nye with my friend when he stayed the night when we were like 10 or something like that. It was just like, it's so great. This is a great show. Like we genuinely thought that, and that's not a bad thing because it is a great show. It's quite old though, honestly. You always forget that.
Yeah, it actually inspires like my editing. It probably inspired a bunch of like pretty much everybody in the YTP community because
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. And yeah, you know, it's old 1993 to 1998 or 1994 to 1999 if you watch the premieres on PBS. So there are some scientifically inaccurate and there is some scientifically inaccurate info, especially in the planets episode when you know, when everybody thought Pluto was still a planet and not a dog.
Pluto. Or a Roman god. I was like, not Greek. Sorry, just took me a second. I'm not that stupid, I swear. I'm just a little slow. My mommy says I'm special.
Okay.
What are they? Are they like stacking the desks right now? I wouldn't be surprised actually. I fear my life in this class.
The weird stuff the podcast people do when we're not allowed. When we're English. The weird stuff that people do in the rest of the podcast class when we're not around.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know, we're just like the hyper intelligent ones, and when we're around, they just feel intimidated by us. You know what I mean?
We are the only 2 seniors here, so it's like
It's true. They're very intimidated. They're intimidated by your intelligence and just the fact that I am, even though some of them are taller than me, just bigger than them. I'm probably heavier than all of them, to be fair.
I mean, if you've seen the underclassmen in this entire school, like there's like a very small percentage of them that actually have a sanity, and the rest of them are just like either annoying the out of everybody, or just saying slurs everywhere, or gets involved in
like-
fights a lot.
You know, like Generation Alpha brain rot humor. W Riz. Oh my gosh, chat. Is this a Sigma? Oh my god, he's so skibbity. Like I actually genuinely hear that. I'm like, no, please. I gotta get out of here. We only. It's okay. We only got like a couple of weeks until we're out of here, so that's good. 'Cause I am tired of hearing that. Like actually, like I will make jokes about that, ironically, but I will not sit there and proclaim that entire. That is not my vocabulary. So, I'm not out here mewing. I'm not mogging anything. I don't even know what mogging is. I think that's just another way of saying mewing. I might be stupid. No, I'm not going to look it up because I don't care. But, jeez, so stupid though.
The only context you should put the word Mew in is in the Pokemon.
I thought you meant math because there is a word symbol called Mew in math too. But that's a valid point too. Mew is a great Pokemon. Mewtwo was a great movie too.
And also, the only Riz I know is Rizzo the Rat.
Fair. W means at least it's short for something like charisma. It's not just a random word. Because like I think there's some other things that they come up with that don't even make sense. They're not words. Skibbity is not a word. I don't think so. At least.
There's that's like Refutech USA something.
Yeah. We're complaining about brain rot, and then like back in 2015, 16, we had like MOG videos. Oh, mom, get the camera. Like that was peak brain rot, but that was actually funny. Modern brain rot is not funny.
Yeah.
In context, it can be funny, but for the most part, no.
I don't even think I watched, like, I feel like during the time it was popular, I only watched, like, 0.1 or 0.01% of actual MLG content.
No, yeah.
Like, I don't know if the wow guy was part of it,
Wow.
but, like, if so, then that's probably the only part of MLG I actually cared about.
No, yeah. I still bottle flip to this day. I'll be completely honest with that. I still bottle flip to this day.
I don't bottle flip in association with MLG. I just bottle flip out of, like, pure boredom.
No, yeah.
And
I'll
even-
just be like,
and
water.
And even then, it's, like, pretty rare that I do that because I have
a bottle right there.
I have to achieve pure boredom to actually do that.
I have to be sitting at my kitchen table with no one around and just no food. I'm not hungry. I don't feel like playing games. I don't want to watch TV or anything. So I'm just water. Yeah, yeah. That's the level you have to achieve to be able to do that. Jeez. Y'all remember bottle flipping? Because that was great. Y'all remember fidget spinners? As a person with ADHD, that was great. But I feel like a lot of people that didn't have ADHD, or at least wasn't as serious, had it too. And like at that point, it's just a toy instead of a fidget, because they are different. But still, it's fine.
And then the schools decided to ban them because, you know, they were meant to help the autism ADHD community. And then everybody started.
Yeah. What are they clapping for? You guys are clapping right nothing. Your pants are still up, right? Nothing. All right, welcome to the last episode.
Also, going back to how many underclassmen have a sanity, I can literally name of like no freshmen, one sophomore, maybe 2 or 3, and like around 5 to 10 of like the juniors. So it's like
Yeah, not really a lot. Not even all the seniors have sanity. 50% of the time, I'm not here, so at least I'm not brain rot, you know. Excuse me. I can taste the pizza from lunch. Pretty great, not gonna lie.
I didn't even have pizza. I always have a packed lunch.
Yeah.
And I will admit this. It's always been packed by my mother. Like all 13 years I've been at school, every lunch packed by mom. Thanks, Mom.
I respect that. We love our mothers. I like my mom too. Pretty cool dude. Pretty dude.
Yeah. Yeah, my mother has been cutting like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches since I was in kindergarten.
Do you leave the
And
crust
then
on?
I ditched that entire thing for Uncrustables.
Mm.
And because this is like the last grading period of the entire school year, I was like, yeah, why the not? Give me back my regular 2 pieces of bread for peanut butter and jelly.
For nostalgia's sake, you know.
And actual peanut butter and actual gelatin.
What kind of jelly do you like in your PB and J's?
I honestly don't care.
fair. We have a variety. We have like peach, strawberry, grape. I like blueberry too. Apple's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but apple butter and then apple jam are both things that exist, and they're pretty good.
I'm an extremely big fan of colors, and the common colors for jelly are like perfect because my favorite colors are any color between the best colors I should say are any color between cyan and red on the the hexadecimal
Yeah,
color scale.
yeah, hex code.
So it's already perfect because you got blueberry, you got grape, you got like strawberry. Like what else could you ask for?
Dude, what else could you ask for? You didn't need anything else.
But the regular jelly brands, I don't usually see them have like orange jelly or yellow or green or
There is peach, but that's not like as common. That's an orange jelly, but like it's a good jelly, but it's not that common really.
or pink or pure black or white or gray.
Pure black is insane. I'm not eating jelly that's black. That sounds very racist. I wouldn't eat white jelly either, so don't worry about it.
Technically speaking, we can go on for as long as possible because until the 50-minute mark of this class period is over because, we only have one SD card to put out.
Yeah, it's really not that difficult.
But technically speaking, we still have to get last week's episode out of that SD card so I can put it on my computer and we can complete the episode. We can make sure that we do not have any 3 pairs of glasses or 2 pairs of glasses episodes that are considered lost media.
Unless they get released in like 10 years and we look really cool. No, unless we make a lot of money off of it. You see, what we do is we make it a lost episode on a tape. We wait till no one watches tapes anymore except you, and then try and sell it for $10,000. I'm a genius. I gotta go. I can make a VCR tape.
I wonder how many people are actually going to look back at this podcast in 10 years. Like, the Salem's. Wow, I just name dropped the school. Actually, we're going to be everybody at the school is going to be only people listening to this podcast anyway. So who cares?
Yeah.
So basically, Salem's old podcast teacher, Murgatroyd, teaches at now. He had this mentality and this belief that was just like, oh, it's not popular now, but give it a few years' time, maybe it'll hit the algorithm.
Yeah, gotta wait.
My old podcast titled Kids Show. The one that you literally can't search on Spotify because it's been surrounded by everything else. Mm-hmm. But it's also the podcast where I review old television shows that I've watched before I went to kindergarten, and I regret not talking about Family Game Night. Yeah. I don't think there are many views on that now, but, maybe an algorithm will spike it.
To be fair, YouTube and, like, sometimes Spotify, but mainly YouTube, just has, like, that thing where, like, it waits for, like, years, and then randomly it'll just recommend it into everyone's homepage after, like, 3 years. It's like, oh, what's this? With 3.8 million views, just casually, after they uploaded it, and, like, a month went by, like 5 views, and suddenly it's got a couple million because it just hit the algorithm all of a sudden, which is a possibility. It just happens like that for some reason. YouTube, fix your algorithm.
This XP Football Videography account that I have, or XP Videography, if I already changed the name, I can actually upload all of my QTVs on there, and I can upload all of the Kids Show podcast episodes on there because there are some stuff that I put in them that I don't own, but I'd be using them under fair use. And technically I am, because I'm the one that makes the podcast. I'm the one who has the rights to it. I don't have to copyright to it, because who cares about copyright? But I'm the one who has the actual, like, rights for all of the episodes and everything. So it's like, because I own them. So, like...
Exactly.
Technically I have all of the rights to the 3 pairs of glasses and 2 pairs of glasses episodes as well, but, like... It's probably just like a shared credit thing between me and you and maybe Elijah because,
Does he count? I don't know. He still counts. We still love you, Elijah.
Just have him back on, like, our season finale.
Yeah, like, what's up, guys? I'm back. In fact, he's, like, the only one here. We're absent. He's just here, like, all right, guys, welcome to another episode. Today, we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Z. But you won't find out until next time on Dragon Ball Z what I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z. Jeez, so stupid.
I'll stop it here because the band's not going off. Why aren't you going off? And we also don't have much to talk about. We also need to get two files out of the SD card.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. So yeah. We're probably just going to go audio only for the rest of this season, or maybe this entire run of this podcast in general. So apologies if you're no longer seeing my face or Kristen's face in like a moving motion, and instead on like maybe like I don't know, a picture that we take like prior.
Yeah.
You probably haven't seen both of us on the last week's episode or yesterday with like the I only have like the one picture, and it's like I'm not in it. We're just showcasing. Kristen's just making like this weird face, and I'm just showcasing the wonky camera.
Yeah.
So like, meanwhile, while my left nostril likes to get congested from time to time, hopefully we're recording next Monday. I'll have to finish it by Thursday because that's actually going to be prom week. So we'll be talking about that. I don't know if we're going to celebrate it entirely, but that's basically the end of this podcast now, I guess. So
Yeah.
we'll see you whenever we can see you. Oh, by the way, you're no longer going to get any Quaker Sam action.